Israeli defense forces have gained operational control of the Philadelphi Corridor along the Gaza-Egypt border. This strategic area is critical for preventing the smuggling of weapons into Gaza. Israeli forces discovered around 20 tunnels used for smuggling. Hamas has used these routes for rocket attacks, assuming IDF would avoid them to prevent hitting Egyptian territory. Controlling the corridor aims to cut off Hamas's supply lines and disrupt their military capabilities. This move is part of Israel's broader strategy to dismantle Hamas's infrastructure and limit their ability to launch attacks. Israeli forces have intensified clearing operations in Jabalia, a densely populated area in the northern Gaza Strip. The Israeli Defense Forces 7th Brigade has entered new areas, facing resistance from Palestinian militias. Satellite imagery shows significant destruction, indicating heavy combat. These operations aim to eliminate militant strongholds and reduce rocket attacks from northern Gaza. The escalation has led to civilian casualties and displacement, adding to the humanitarian crisis. The situation remains tense as Israeli forces continue their push, facing sporadic attacks from Palestinian fighters using improvised explosive devices and small arms fire. The United States has suspended operations at its temporary pier in the Gaza Strip due to severe damage sustained at sea. The pier, constructed by the U.S. Army, was partially destroyed by waves, halting aid delivery. The U.S. Defense Department announced that Israel is assisting in recovering the vessels, with repairs expected to take at least a week. This suspension disrupts the flow of humanitarian aid crucial for Gaza civilians amid ongoing conflict. The delay in aid exacerbates the already dire conditions, with limited access to essential supplies and medical assistance. Iraqi Interior Minister Abdul Amir al-Shamari visited Tehran to discuss security cooperation with senior Iranian military officials. The meetings focused on enhancing internal security measures and addressing regional threats. Discussions included cooperation between the Iraqi Federal Police and Iran's law enforcement command. This visit underscores the growing influence of Iran in Iraq's security apparatus. The collaboration aims to strengthen Iraq's ability to manage internal dissent and regional security challenges, reflecting Iran's strategic interest in maintaining stability and influence in Iraq. The meetings also highlighted ongoing efforts to combat extremist groups in the region. Iran has openly acknowledged its role in helping the Houthis in Yemen develop anti-ship ballistic missile capabilities. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps provided technical knowledge and materials for the missiles, which pose a significant threat to the United States and Israeli interests. The Houthis' new missile, based on the Iranian Ghadir model, enhances their ability to target ships in the Red Sea, Arabian Sea, and beyond. This development marks a significant escalation in Iran's support for the Houthis, broadening the scope of the conflict and increasing the risks for maritime security in the region. Tensions have escalated in the West Bank as Palestinian fighters targeted Israeli towns with small arms fire. Hamas and other militant groups have been increasingly active, using improvised explosive devices and small arms against Israeli forces. The attacks have targeted Bat Hefer and Gan Ner, causing casualties and heightened security concerns. These incidents reflect the growing unrest and the potential for a broader conflict in the West Bank. The Israeli military has responded with increased patrols and raids aiming to dismantle militant networks and prevent further attacks. Rear Admiral Ali Shamkhani, a key advisor to the Iranian Supreme Leader, is re-entering the political scene ahead of the 2024 presidential election. Shamkhani's re-emergence signals a strategic move by Iran to solidify its influence in regional politics. Known for his hardline stance and previous role in nuclear negotiations, Shamkhani's involvement may shape Iran's future policies. His focus will likely be on strengthening Iran's economic, political, and security position in the Middle East. This development comes as Iran continues to face internal and external pressures, including economic sanctions and regional conflicts,